on my side. Funky gamers grooving, let's enjoy the ride. Pixel warrior swag on blast. Combo chain so smooth, we're built to last. Check the leaderboard, is that on top? It's the funky squad, we'll never stop. Gaming ain't easy, but we make it look tight. What's in the sack? Go with trouble tonight. Leveling up with the crew by my side. Funky gamers grooving, let's enjoy the ride. So warrior swag on blast. Combo chain so smooth, we're built to last. Check the leaderboard, who's that on top? It's the funky squad, we'll never stop. Gaming ain't easy, but we make it look tight. What's in the sack? Go with trouble tonight. Leveling up with the crew by my side. Funky gamers grooving, let's enjoy the ride. Pitches and codes, we know the game. Skillin' so hard, they remember our name. Respawn, reload, we don't back down. Funky kings and queens, we wear the crown. Oh yeah! Gaming ain't easy, but we make it look tight. What's in the sack? Go with trouble tonight. Leveling up with the crew by my side. Funky gamers grooving, let's enjoy the ride. Let's enjoy the ride. Lord Foxy in the house. Oh snap. Oh yeah. Kelly's got the joystick, making it clap. Sarah X.
There we go. Oh no. Damn it. Oh, damn it.
Making trouble bringing the heat. Yo. Joe Wicked Hot's got the moves, can't be beat. Wicked Hot's got the moves, can't be beat.
Okay, there it goes. Hopefully, that derp won't happen again. What is up, everybody? It's Tuesday night. Do you know where your moms are at? We do. Another episode of Gamin Ain't Easy, episode 24. Do you believe it? We got 24 in the bag now, and we've got a lot to talk about. And hopefully, like I said, I don't have another snafu like that again where the music decides it's going to continue to play. But anywho, and just like past few weeks, I say it right at the top of the show, wife's working till close, so I will be ducking out. The boys will hold the fort down for about 15 minutes while I'm gone to go pick her up from work. Oh, that, here we go again. Really? What? What's happening here? StreamYard fucking me up. I mean, I love this song, but come on now. What are we doing? All right. Hopefully, that stopped that nonsense. I don't know what the hell is going on. By the way, everybody in the chat here, that threw me completely off. Everybody's starting to pour in. We got Frank, we got Wesson, we've got Talos Ray. Y'all are starting to pour in. That's very beautiful and all of that stuff. Okay, there we go. All in order now. Song is stopped. Hopefully that's the last damn time that happens. But let's get the crew in here. First off, Mr. Gimme the Rent, Perry Station 5 Pro, the game complainer. He goes by many names. And there he is, finally coming into the stage here. Damn slow. Perry, how are you feeling tonight, brother?
I'm good. How are you? How's the chat? How's everyone doing tonight?
Everybody doing good. Chrissy Bakley coming in. The song is haunted. Yeah, I think just StreamYard tonight is haunted. Either that or the mysterious Nintendo or Xbox ninjas have got zeroed in on me in the show and they're about to nuke me from orbit. So
there you go.
Yeah, I don't know what the hell was going on with that. But that was just way too much nonsense. I had stopped it like 4 damn times. But anyway, Pink Pickles in the room. What's up, Pink Pickles? Let's get the beast from the east on the stage here. How you doing? You're wicked hot. How you feeling tonight?
I'm feeling great. Looking great. It's not a better feeling on the world, my friend. Not a better feeling. But what's up, boys? What's up, chat? And can I get a oh yeah?
Give it to him in the chat, everybody. Give him that
Oh yeah. Talos, give it to me, Talos.
Everybody got to give it up. But so everybody feeling good tonight? We got a couple of pretty big ones to talk about, but you know what we do at the top of the show. What's everybody playing on this week? Mr. Perry Station Pro, what have you been gaming on this week?
Give me the rent, Joe Pesci. Been playing Code Veronica on my Dreamcast a lot. So there you go.
OG hardware. Very nice.
And the OG version, not that X bullshit. The regular Code Veronica. That's the one I like.
Yeah. And when we get around to what I'm playing, I'll make mention of that. But anyway, all right, Mr. You're Wicked Hot. What have you been playing on this week?
Yes. Well, I've been indulging in some Division with Talos and Stevie Mac, and then I've also played a little bit of Battlefield with those two sons of bitches, and I recently was just playing some Arc Raiders with Stevie Mac and my buddy Mull Vegas, and we were causing quite the chaos a little bit.
Very cool, very cool. And it's funny you mentioned the Division because I've been playing on other shit and made such a big to-do. Yeah, I'm gonna go get the Division. I'll play with you guys. Haven't fucking fired it up once yet. So just gotta send me a message. Hey, we're in, and then I'll just get going.
All right. Word. We'll send up the flare. We'll shoot up the flare.
Send up smoke signals, something, you know. Get the message. Hey, asshole, play the game.
We'll make sure the winds are going your way. So we like the fire.
And there it goes. More people coming in. Speaking of which, Stevie Mac gave you your oh yeah. You got Venom Dave in the house. Very cool to see you guys. Oh man.
Right.
Already.
That's right. So I saved Stevie's ass in Arc Raiders. This guy. I was like, yo, Stevie, there's a guy over there. Boom, boom, shot Stevie. I was like,
I saved his ass in Fortnite a couple of times this week.
Oh, damn. So see, but that's what we did. But that's what we do for each other.
Dead by Daylight, dude. Behind.
I downloaded it. I linked all my accounts. I got my DLC on PlayStation. That's a beautiful thing. Hey, they should let us do this with all our games. Link our accounts, and I can play all my shit on PlayStation instead of rebuying it all.
Yeah,
that would be nice, wouldn't it?
It would be fantastic.
You would think they would let you do that, but you know, we can save that. But you know, the Sony always wanting you to double and triple dip across everything, and then of course want you to spend as much money as you can. And I got my gripes with them too, especially their shit controllers. But anyway, it's funny you mentioned you've been playing on the OG Code Veronica on Dreamcast. I've finally gotten around. I got Code Veronica X on PlayStation, so I'm experiencing that because I've only ever had the Dreamcast version, so that's the only version I've ever played. So so far I'm not noticing anything different, but I haven't played that game in so long. So, and once I get through it and get my bearings and start feeling it again, if I get there, because I've said I was going to play through RE2 and RE3 first, so I'll end up getting through that. And of course, we've got a big one we're going to be talking about in a bit. But is it, dude? What Dreamcast controller is that?
Retro Fighters.
The DC Striker or
the DC Striker wireless?
Oh, see, now I don't have that one. I've got the original DC Striker.
Dude, you get this. That's all you need in life. Like, you're gonna throw the other ones out. Like, even I love the OG controller, but you're gonna be like, yeah, time to go to bed. Like, this is it.
Yeah,
USB-C for charging.
Oh man, that is sweet.
Hal effect stick. so you know we won't get stick drift easily. I
Yeah.
guess.
Ooh. Oh.
And
it's
you charge it,
gorgeous,
turn it on, turn it off. The VMU plugs into here,
and then
you
that's
plug
your
about the
wireless
console.
port. Oh
Yeah, but
man!
listen, this has Rumble built in, so you
Oh,
don't
no
even need
shit.
a jump pack. Yeah,
Well,
that's
that's
it. You're
cool.
all set.
Yeah. Well, like I said, I got the original Striker, the one where it's the wired controller, and I will agree with
Yeah,
you.
I
I
have
love
that
the
too.
Dreamcast controller, but after I got the OG Striker, oh man, like I never wanted to plug in the original Dreamcast controller ever again. It
This
feels
is like
so good.
this is beautiful. I'll just say that it's a
Yeah.
work of art,
Looks good.
and I would say, yeah, when you get a chance, these are like $50 on Amazon. I would just get
Oh
one.
yeah, they're not expensive at all.
No, and
Because
it's
I think
definitely worth it.
I think it was like $40 or $50 for the the original DC Striker as well. I was super happy with it. It's one of my earlier videos on this channel. I actually talk about the DC Striker, and it was so old that the when I was showing gameplay footage, I didn't even have a capture card. So I'm sitting on the couch, I'm playing a game. I got my son holding up the camera on the TV, just showing what it does. So if you don't want to laugh, go ahead and check that out. Look up the DC Striker review on my channel. It's pretty funny because it's just so primitive. But yeah, so anyway, bouncing back and forth between Code Veronica because it's like I haven't played that in so long. I'm like, oh, I have it, because I was like, oh shit, I thought I had this on here, and the wife was like, well, get it. It's only $15. I'm like, okay, and then bouncing back and forth between that and Warhammer Bolt Gun, which anybody out there, you like old school Doom style first person shooters, Bolt Gun is where it's at. It's just a hell of a lot of fun. So, and then Chrissy Bakley already in here. We're going to talk about that in a minute, but come on, is it coming?
We are going to talk about that in a minute.
Yes, we are. As a matter of fact, we are going to go ahead and talk about it now. Well,
Veronica was next.
So the first big topic of the night is, and by the title of the episode, don't open that door. We're going to be talking a bunch of Resident Evil. They had the Resident Evil 9 showcase, and that came out to be blurry, but oh well, you get the whole point. Fucking
That's high
zombie.
definition.
Huh?
That's high definition.
Oh yeah, it is. I don't know why it saved it so low like that. But anyway, everybody gets the point. Resident Evil 9 showcase happened, and oh my goodness, we saw some gameplay. We got some beats for it, and we've all got thoughts on it, I imagine. Perry, I know you live streamed the whole thing and talked about it, but why don't you go ahead and fill everybody in here who might have missed your live stream? What were your thoughts on it?
I didn't think we needed to see more, but they showed us a little bit more and kind of gave us a story about the character Leon.
Mm-hmm.
But then they started hawking a watch that was $2,000, and then
Yeah.
they were hawking a fucking car that's like $100,000. It's like,
Yeah, that Porsche SUV.
you do realize your audience are a bunch of fat slobs that have no money, right? Like, I don't understand
It's
who
so
they're
true.
catering to.
I'm
This
one of
isn't
them.
this isn't like, I don't know, Super Mario Brothers, even though that's the kids. Like, what's the biggest gaming franchise besides all that? Like Forza? Like, you're not catering to people that buy Forza. Everyone buys Forza, like all the rich people and all that. They
Right.
all buy that shit. That's one game I can think of in my head that rich people run out and buy. But like, you're not catering to them. You're catering to a bunch of losers that just like Resident Evil,
Like me.
like me.
You know. But what, I will say that was a bit jarring when I started seeing them hawking the damn the car in the watch. I'm like, okay, that's cool, I guess, if you got the money for the watch. Ain't nobody buying a Porsche unless you're one of these rich gamers, like you said, who, maybe some of these Xbox guys who claim that they're all about premium experiences, maybe they can afford the Porsche because they save so much money on Game Pass anyway.
Oh yeah, they won't pull $10 out of their pocket to buy Elf on the Shelf, though, right?
No.
Yeah, but maybe they'll buy the Porsche. Who knows? But I digress. We can make fun of fanboys all we want, but I
Listen,
won't do that right now. We're
they
talking
have
about
to have
Resident
their
Evil.
mom's cosign on that. Okay, I don't think that's going to work.
not going to go
Shit.
well.
Yeah, hell, I could see that conversation with my father-in-law right now. Hey, there's this Resident Evil Edition Porsche SUV. Would you mind co-signing? You'd probably fucking hit me with something. But go ahead.
You probably wouldn't even coast on a regular car, let alone a Porsche.
Fuck no, not a Porsche. God damn. But anyway, outside of that being a bit jarring, we got some gameplay stuff, like you said. They gave us some story beats and whatnot. And you had said, go ahead and continue with your thoughts, because I kind of cut you off there when we started riffing on the watch in the car.
Oh, I'm just saying, we now know that Leon is infected with something, and it's driven him over the edge to the point where he's mutilating these monsters, these zombies or whatever. And it's like, okay. And they gave him a tomahawk. And I'm like, Assassin's Creed 3 called, and they want their fucking game back. You know what I mean? Like, what are we doing here? I'm kind of 50-50 on this one now. Whereas
Really?
I was 50-50 in the beginning because we just saw Snuffleupagus chasing the girl around. Then they showed Leon, a month ago, and I was like, all right, we're in. I bought the game on Steam. The game is bought, it's purchased. I was all in on that. And now I'm seeing this footage and I'm like, dude, you really had to start mutilating people? Like, what are we doing here? Like, I understand he's upset, and that's showing that the character is like going through a lot of stress, but dude, just be Leon. Don't be some fucking crazy guy. Like, I don't know. We'll find out when we play the game. Maybe I'll change my mind. But
before I jump into my stuff, then Wicked, what did you think?
Being I haven't really played like any Resident Evil games, so being the least fan of this panel. Yes, I know. Scold me. Throw the stones.
You're the one that
Boo this man.
Someone make sure they throw a big stone. I want to go out. So I'm watching it, and the first thing I did notice was and I even brought it up to Stevie after, like the kicks from Leon. Like, what are we doing? We're fucking booting these dudes. They're like, ooh, in the air, and like they hit the wall, and then like you get the boot up and you squish the head, and there's like this weird like body kick that sent the guy like up against the wall. I'm like, this is kind of like, I don't know, like this animation just looks a little jank a little bit, or it just doesn't sit right with me.
It reminds me of RE6.
It just,
man, that's wrong.
I don't know anything about RE6, but like I just didn't like that. It was just the animation of it. It's just,
don't ever know what RE6 is.
It was like, it was just like, okay, you could have done without this. Like, you could have just fucking booted him real good, and he just fucking like basically just like caved his head in, but instead it's like it pops, like you put a fucking bullet through it. So that was like the first thing I noticed. But like other than that, like just kind of looking at it for what it was, like as a new player that would try this game, it looks inviting. It like, I don't know if that's a bad thing or a good thing for this series, but it looks inviting in the way to where they almost like gave it some sprinkle of casual with like the action. It seems very actiony compared to when I've seen you guys play your streams, and it's like that's very spaced out. But this just seemed like it was just like bang 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 bang, like go go go.
Well, I think then to maybe get your whistle wet and whistle wet and wetted and evil.
We're gonna blow the whistle, Coach.
Yeah, to wet your whistle in Resident Evil, maybe check out 4 before you dive into the old ones, just to kind of see, because that's going to be. Because I will say this right now, because I watched it too, and I'm going to be the guy that's going to glaze the shit out of this, because I loved what I saw.
Oh, say it.
So I really did. Like I was like, okay, I will not go as far as saying that this gives me any vibes from 6, because of some of the stuff they explain. It does seem a bit more action oriented, but we've already experienced that with like the OG Resident Evil 4 a lot. Now I've already said I don't like Resident Evil 5, but a lot of people do. It did well. RE5, and then even with the remakes of 2, 3, and then the remake of Resident Evil 4. But everything, like I said, when I watched this and saw it, I enjoyed it. It looked cool to me. I like the fact that they're giving you the option that you can play this in both first and third person. So everybody wants to do the classic over the shoulder style like RE4 and shit. You can do that. You can play it in first person, which is like going into like 7 and 8, which that's cool. It just for me it hit all the right notes. Yeah, Leon having a hatchet. No, I mean, that's fine. We got the mechanics with the knife. It could have been a combat knife. It could have been a hatchet. For all I give a shit, he could have had a fucking claymore. I didn't care. He's gonna have a melee weapon, which are good because I think they did something really well in RE4, and that was one RE4 remake, which was one of the things I worried about, like adding parry mechanics. I'm like, oh God, we're gonna go into a heavier action oriented thing, and I think they struck that balance just right. So I think from watching this, it gave me more of like RE4 remake vibes.
Yeah, that's what it did last month when I saw it.
Yeah, so that's where I want. And I'm still like super excited. I'm definitely going to be, I haven't gotten around to pre-ordering it yet, but I am going to pre-order it for PS5. I'm getting it physical, this, that, and the other thing, because I just, and being the sucker I am for Resident Evil, I always get the games day one, pre-order and blah, 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 blah. Much to the chagrin of parts 5 and 6, because I hated those, but that's neither here nor there. But everything I saw, I really liked, and I liked that we're getting, a character from the Outbreak game, so that actually makes Outbreak canon, and maybe we'll learn more about that kind of story and stuff and what happened to those survivors and whatnot. I think that has some pretty cool implications. And then like the unraveling the mystery of Elpis and this, that, and the other thing. And I did like seeing, even though again, Leon stuff more action oriented, I thought the executions were cool. Like when he was basically curb stomping these zombies up against the wall, I was like, oh yeah, give me more of that. I like watching heads pop. That's fun. But then him picking up they showed like the chainsaw, you can pick up the weapons that the zombies are using and using it against them. I'm like, okay, that's interesting, because that's a mechanic we haven't had before. This, that, and the other thing. Everything I saw, I dug, and I can't wait for it. So, but
cool.
Another interesting thing is, more news is coming out about RE9 Requiem and this and that. We're also getting more news about other games down the pipe, and it's seemingly now RE5 that RE5 remake is all but confirmed. And then of course we have guy who claims to be the Resident Evil insider, that Dusk Golem or whatever his name, claiming that Code Veronica's happening first, but that dude's always wrong anyway.
So, listen, I got news that I can't tell you.
Oh,
shit. I got news.
I'm going to tell you what. Okay. They're remastering 2 all over again.
Oh God,
I wouldn't mind that, but
I would not mind that.
They're gonna package Code Veronica with everything.
Okay. They need to. That game still doesn't the love it deserves, and I feel like it should get the remake treatment first.
I was told by somebody that knows what's actually happening, and that tweet from the actress is not pointing at RE5 remake.
Oh, really? Now
RE6,
right. And I could tell you off the air, probably. But not on the air. I cannot say it on the air.
Okay, no, that definitely don't. If it's something you can't say, you can't say.
No, I can't say it on the air, but it is something. It kind of has nothing to do with the games, but she hashtagged Resident Evil 30th anniversary for a reason. So I think you'll find out, within a couple of weeks. Dang. But I know what it is now, and I'm telling you guys, it ain't RE5 remake. Now RE5 remake was pointed at to be next, and it still might be next, but this has nothing to do with the games. Just saying, it has to do with the universe.
Raccoon City.
I'm gonna leave it like that.
City.
Remakes of Operation Raccoon City and Survivor confirmed. You heard it here first.
Yeah, because she's in those games.
Yeah. Oh man. So I guess it goes back to speculation. So I mean, I guess I'll do a quick round before we move on to the next topic, because obviously Capcom is in the remake mode. We're getting all the classic remakes and stuff like that. We got 2, 3. Yeah. Technically, we got one a while ago, and then they ported it over to PS4 with HD. I don't think that game ever has to be touched again because the original RE remake was perfect. I don't care what anybody says. You're going to get people out there that, oh, there's no such thing as a perfect game. Shut up, you're wrong. That was perfect.
There are perfect games. Perfect. It's like there's perfect movies. I mean,
yeah. But so I guess at this point, everybody bouncing around saying that, we're going to see Code Veronica next, or we're going to see 5 next. What do we want to see next as far as us? I mean, Wicked, you can throw it in there. You're not an RE guy, but we'll break your RE cherry eventually, and we'll get you in there. But Perry, what do you want to see next?
I want to see RE5 next because I want to get it over with.
Okay.
And I actually like that game. I want to see them remake the first game again, and I'll tell you why. Because when they remade it, and I love that game. I love that remake of that game. But when they remade it, it was for the GameCube. It wasn't for multi-plat. It wasn't to reboot the franchise. It was a deal with Nintendo. Like,
right.
We got an exclusive deal with you guys. We're going to give you the first game, but we're going to remake it instead of giving you just a port of the first game. That's great. And then they ended up porting it years later when that deal expired, whatever. And it's a great game. It hasn't aged well as far as like the textures and all that stuff. And like graphically, it hasn't really aged well, but the gameplay is aged fine. It's all right. But I think that the RE engine it started with RE2 remake. The minute I played that game, I was like, fuck, man, I want to play the first game like this. Like, this is how I want to experience the first game. And I hope they go back with RE Engine at some point down the line and redo the first game.
Okay.
I don't think that's going to negate the originals because I love the original. I still play the original game to this day.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
The remake, I used to play a lot, and then I stopped playing it because I just kept playing the original. I just love the original. But I would freaking love it if they just went back and RE Engine redid one more time. And there's other way you can twist it. You could start it off with Rebecca's team landing in the fucking woods, and then she runs into the train or whatever the hell. Then it picks up later with the Alpha team showing up and all that stuff. So I mean, you could do that.
You could, or I could even see. They won't do it because they're obviously out there to make money. But what would be really cool is if you combined the story of 0 and 1 together and give us just this big game where it's like, and you do it in RE Engine. Now, like I said, I'm going to stand firm by it. And I'm actually kind of shocked to hear you say, because did you for the remake of RE1, did you end up playing the HD version that released on PS4? And I believe it came out on Xbox One also.
Dude, I was there day one. I bought it. I imported it from Japan physically on PS3.
Okay.
That was before they even put it on PSN.
Huh. Because I have the physical copy on PS4 for the, I forget what they called it.
Yeah,
it was
that
like
one I bought, the Origins collection or whatever. Yeah. I got that.
And now, see, I think, for me personally, I feel like those visuals up-resed in HD running on PS4, I thought they were gorgeous. I'm like, this, because they
are. They did admit that they used the GameCube stuff and they just, stretch it out. If you look at some of the walls, you'll notice it, like in the caves and stuff like that.
Some of the textures.
But even on PC, I mean, you can notice it big time. And it's fine. The game is good, but it's just, that was 2002. You know what I mean? Like, I think we would need a newer version of that game in the current engine.
Okay.
And I welcome it. Like, let them do it. Let them fucking make that game even better. That'll be the third time they made a great fucking game.
Yeah, and that's true. Wicked, what are your thoughts on it? I know, like you said, you're not as entrenched into Resident Evil, but what would you like to see?
Just based off all the information from you guys and everybody else that has been talking, it kind of seems like one, either go with the remake of one, like Perry said, or the Code Veronica. Some people seem to gravitate towards.
Mhm.
I personally don't hear a lot of people saying let's just be gung ho about remaking 5 and 6. It sounds like a lot of people are more want the older games or whatever that may be. But I'm gonna go with those two, either Code Veronica or the first one.
The OG.
That would kind of just complete. If they did the first one, then you would have 1, 2, 3, 4
in
right
the
off
same
the rip.
engine. And
Yeah.
I can, go ahead.
I was like, I don't know. I personally just don't feel like there must be a demand for 5 and 6, but I think it's minuscule compared to the others. You know what I mean? Like what else could be, the older ones, like Perry said.
Yeah, well, I think 5 more because 5 is more fondly remembered. A lot of people did gravitate towards 5 when it originally released. A lot of it had to do with co-op. A lot of the things that people liked about 5 is what I disliked about 5. I feel like, it was way too action oriented. The fact that it was co-op for me killed the whole horror aspect of it. Giving it, and then the AI partner, Sheva, I love the character design. I love the character, and I liked her story. I thought it was cool, and it fit with the setting. But the AI for the partner character itself, when you weren't playing co-op, was abysmal. Oh, yeah. Like, it ruined the entire experience of the game. And then just playing it co-op with friends, I mean, okay, yeah, this is cool. But at this point, if I play a game like this, I'm going to play Gears, because that's what it felt like to me. It was just, instead of killing, locusts and, lambent, you're killing, what do they call them in 5? Were they the Wavos yet, or were they still considered Ganados? But infected, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it kind of takes you out of it a little bit, like
it really did. And it could have been really cool, especially with the story implications for 5, because the story in 5, how it tied to the kind of overall Resident Evil universe, I thought was really cool. You find out the origins, how they came about starting the T-virus and stuff like that. It was just really cool ideas. It just, for me, it fell flat personally because, again, it's Resident Evil, and this felt like I was playing Gears of War. And I'm like, if I'm going to play Gears, I'm just going to play Gears, And then 6 was just a Michael Bay-styled clusterfuck.
Yeah, 6
It was, and I can see if they're going to do a remake of 5, that 6 will eventually be down the pike, or they might even, I think you had mentioned this on a previous episode before too, Perry, where they may just kind of revisit 6 and give us something that is more cohesive and do something where it's like, okay, let's try and streamline this, not make it so jarring, this, that, and the other thing.
There are things there are things in RE4 remake that like symbolize that they are doing a co-op game, which is going to be 5. But I don't know, man. The fact with 4 was they gave you 2 different endings.
Yeah.
When you beat separate ways and when you beat the actual campaign, they're both like pointing directly at 5. I mean, Wesker's on the cruise ship and everything.
Yeah.
But 6, you know what, man? I would fucking retcon 6 if I were them. I mean, that's embarrassing. Like, fucking villains from Final Fantasy. Like, what the fuck is he doing in fucking Resident Evil?
Pretty much, yeah.
Jesus Christ. Like, I don't even know what the fuck I was playing.
It's pretty whack.
Yeah. Oh, it was. Oh, man.
It's completely 5. You would want 5 over 6. You would run the 5 any day of the week over 6. 6 is just bad.
No, that I will agree with. I'm not a fan
memorable about 6. You're fighting the insane clown posse as they're turning into fucking like bugs and shit. And like, what is this?
Yeah.
What am I playing?
Yeah, and then like I said, that's the one of the ones. I think it's the only one now that I haven't gone through and finished. Like I said, the tank chase in Jake's campaign,
right?
Just it killed it for me. And thank you very much, Chrissy Bakley. They were called Magini in 5. The infected were Magini, so that's cool. It's how checked I was. I couldn't remember what the infected were called. As for me, I guess I can agree with your point on doing a remake of the first game again in the RE engine and kind of giving it that style to keep cohesiveness. I'm still like, I'm eventually gonna, because I am doing playthroughs on the channel. I'm going to go through and play all of them, though. I'll probably halt it when I get 9 because I'm going to do like a first experience with it. I'm going to have to fucking put videos up and play it just because it's like I'm so ready. My body is so ready for Requiem. It's insane.
All right,
give it to me.
But I am going to go through and play through all the Resident Evils because with the exception of 6. I'm not going to touch 6.
Yeah.
We're going to leave that one alone, and probably not 5 either. But I could see having cohesiveness and continuity with 1 through 4's remakes and having them together, the same style gameplay, this and that, and kind of getting the cohesive story. But like I was saying before, I think it would be cool. And I know they won't do it because they want you to spend as much money as possible, but give us a collected 0 and 1 together. Like you can have part of the initial campaign being Bravo team and, going through, initially going through, and then maybe even seeing how, oh God, what the heck is his name? The Bravo team leader that gets shot in the first game.
Enrico,
that's it. Maybe you can see how Enrico ends up in the tunnels under the mansion and shit like that. And then it goes part 1 proper. I don't know. But for me, I guess I'm going to be in that camp where I want to see Code Veronica remade first. I feel like that game does not love. And now that I'm replaying it again, because I'm already way ahead. I've got footage grabbed for the other games, blah, blah, blah. So I'm just like
a lot of
playing
stuff
through.
They would have to change though. I mean, that game, it definitely was a product of its time. So we will have to see what happens.
For sure it was. That I'll give you. So I think that they would probably tone down some things. And anybody who's played Code Veronica, the whole story between the twins, I think that would probably be dialed back a bit. But who knows? I would like to see Code Veronica happen first, but I think
Claire and Chris, man. I beat the game the other day, and the end photo where it tells you like your stats, like how long it took you to beat the game. Dude, it's like Chris and Claire. It's like they're going on a date. I'm like, dude, you're brother and sister. What the fuck is this shit? Like, there's so many tones of that stuff with those two characters. With the Asher, I'm like, bro, what the fuck? Like, what were they thinking?
Yeah, there was. It did that. I will say that part still kind of sits a little funky when you look back. I mean, again, product of the time, this, that, and the other thing, and then the whole stuff with the Wiener character, Steve.
Yeah, he keeps looking at Claire's ass and shit. And I'm like, what the fuck is this? Like, I understand you want to be funny, but holy shit, this is Resident Evil. It's not supposed to be like that.
Yeah. Definitely a product of its time.
But,
that's weird.
Yeah. But I'm still in that camp. I want Code Veronica, but realistically, we're probably going to end up seeing a remake of 5 first before anything.
I think we'll get Code Veronica one day.
Oh, I'm sure we will.
You know what it is, man? It's a lot of these. I see them in the chats. A lot of these guys, they want to feel like they're a part of something, so they rah this one game because they want it to get announced. And when it gets announced, like, yeah, we did something. They're not genuinely wanting this game like you and me, and well, not Wicked, but you know what I mean? Like, they're not like that. A lot of it is, yeah, right. A lot of it is this contingency to feel like they got something done. It's like, guys, come on, like,
get it on the Switch.
The Switch.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
The best place to play.
I sold my day one Switch today, by the way. I went right to
GameStop. No, really?
Yeah, you know what's funny? They sent me the Switch a day early, and it was my birthday.
Oh God!
But I had
really?
There were no games. I got the console. Frank came over. We got the console. We downloaded the Snipper Clippers demo, and I'm like, wow, great, wonderful.
Yeah, hooray!
Exciting.
Yeah.
So
I had to wait one more day to get Zelda and freaking play that.
Yeah.
Fuck.
All right, so I'm guessing we can probably put the whole Resident Evil talk to bed then, huh? Is that final thoughts? Anything else we need to add?
No, nothing to add, but you'll find out in a couple weeks. We'll talk about it too. But I know what it is, and yeah, like I said earlier,
when you
can't wait for our
when you picked up the phone and looked at it, I was hoping that you would have done the whole meme-worthy thing from a particular YouTuber who did the same thing. I'm not going to mention the guy's name,
I didn't even hear that. You have to send me that privately.
Oh yeah. It's a well-known Xbox guy, and when you picked up the phone and looked at it, and I saw it in my. I'll send it to you. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about now. If you would have done it, it would have been perfect.
I saw that live, by the way.
And so did I. And it's just like, oh God, it would have been gold. But anywho, all right. Speaking of Xbox, moving on to the next topic before I have to go ahead and duck out of here and get the wife in a little bit. In a couple of days, we got the developer direct coming, and we already kind of know what we're seeing. I know the Fable is supposed to have stuff on it and a bunch of other stuff. General thoughts and stuff. What are we thinking we're going to get out of the developer direct here? Perry, go ahead and lead us off.
We're going to get a bunch of lies, bullshit, and misled promises. Maybe some
nipple twisting.
I don't know. No. If this is a developer direct, these games have to be coming this year. Like, there's no way around it.
Right.
They can't, and they better not pull that shit where, oh yeah, it's coming this year, and then they go in a couple of months, oh yeah, no, that game's gonna come out next year. Like, they got to stop doing that shit. They really have to stop doing it because they lost me as a fan. Okay, I got my Xbox right here, but I barely turn that fucking thing on. All right. The only great thing about Game Pass is the Fortnite Battle Pass. Thank you so much. Anyway,
all right.
Yeah, I'm going to be covering this show live. So whatever the hell happens, you're going to see me screaming and yelling, or you're going to see me applauding one way or the other. You're going to see me doing something.
Okay. So being a bit on the first before I do that part. Wicked. What are your thoughts?
Ooh, I got a real quick and simple for this one. I think that when they talk about Forza, they're going to. Oh wait, they're talking about Forza, or is it not? Is Forza not going to be there?
May 19th.
Yeah, I think they're gonna confirm the date that everyone's been talking about. May 19th. Whether it's
the day Kane lit his parents on fire. May 19th.
Sweet mother of pearl. Coincidence? I think not.
Kane in the game? Does he have a car?
Oh, he's got a car, and it's on fire the whole time.
The big red Porsche.
No, I also here's my wrench in the pile, baby. I think when they show off Fable, it's gonna be kind of like what Perry said. They are not going to give you a date. It's just gonna say coming out this holiday. That way, it leaves them just enough room for them to cancel if they need to, and then everyone will be like, "It's fine. It's fine. We have so many games." Because no, it's not fine.
Here's the thing with Fable, and I'm going to say this too. This game, they better fucking cater to the people they need to cater to, meaning the hardcores. If they don't cater to them, this game is a fucking fly. It's DOA, okay?
It's a wrap.
Okay.
And the whole thing with Xbox is they're doing this shit now where they release it on Xbox first and then they wait to put it on PlayStation. It's like, guys, by the fucking time the exclusivity runs out, no one's gonna buy it on PlayStation because they already heard everyone fucking say it sucked on Xbox.
Yeah.
So if they're gonna do the day and date shit with all these other games, do a day and date with this one. And again, I don't care either way. I have Game Pass. You know what I mean?
Right.
But they're doing that with
if you're gonna fucking if you went full bore with this shit by going multi-plat and you claim that you want to make the most money, just fucking make the most money then. Do what you have to do. Make the money.
Right.
Because by the time these games come out on PlayStation, they fell flat already. And they don't buy them. No. The only game that everyone ran out and bought on PlayStation was Forza Horizon 5.
Yeah.
So
Which it did incredibly well, give them that.
Yeah.
They're fantastic.
But Forza 6 they're doing like a split release. They're not doing day and date. Well, that's the original idea for Forza 6. They're not doing day and date.
Well, if they're not doing day and date, they're fucking dumb.
Which I fully agree. I am 100%
because
there
you know what?
Because you
that happened once with 5, but you better hope 6 is good. If 6 isn't good, you ain't getting the sales numbers you got with 5.
It's just the I don't know. It's just the ideology of it that just really just like frustrates me. It's because
they want the Xbox hardcores to feel like they got something. Like you got your 6 months exclusivity. It's like, dude, who cares anymore, right?
Yeah. It's like a
this
2-second
PP
touch.
I hate that they're not ripping the fucking Band-Aid off. Just rip the goddamn Band-Aid off and just do it.
Dude, they ripped the Band-Aid off. Then they fucking then they're like, oh man, there's a little bit of stickiness back on it. Fucking slap it back on you.
Put
It's
another
barely
Band-Aid
hanging
on.
God damn it, bro. They know it's just like it's stupid. Like it's either just stay on one side of the fence or go all the way on the other one. Like,
Halo day and date on every platform, but these games aren't.
Yeah, that's what I don't get. That's what,
and by the way, that's the fucking. You're playing with fire there because GTA 6 is supposed to come out 4 days after Halo.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's unfortunate. I mean,
fuck up.
And especially being that Halo campaign involved, or I can speak English right now. Campaign Evolved is going to be just a campaign. You figure going up against a juggernaut like GTA 6 would have a full multiplayer sweep, but that's, that is what it is. Because to be honest with you, I'm one of the weirdos that I don't like GTA, so I can care less. I'm going to be playing Halo, but as far as the direct goes, they've already kind of given us they keep saying there's like a mystery 4th or 6th game. I don't even know how many games that they haven't revealed or talked about yet. I'll be tuning in, see what's coming. I mean, whatever's coming is I agree with you guys. If you're going to go the multi-platform route, go ahead and just do everything day and date, because at this point we know what's coming. And I have a feeling that even these big titles, like if Fable is going to be multi-plat, they'll say, okay, it's coming whenever. But yeah, I do feel like it should be day and date at this point, because it's like, we already know what y'all are doing,
Just make the money, because you know what happens when it doesn't make the money on PlayStation. They go, oh, you know what? We're going to just not do Fable anymore because it made no money. It's like, because you didn't fucking release it correctly.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then that game suffers, and then the fans suffer.
Yeah. And I was going to say too, because I do hope that Fable does do well. I was never a big Fable guy. I'm not big into like modern RPGs. It's just not. But Fable has a huge fan base, and people have been asking for a new Fable for so long.
Dude,
and then they announced
the Fable Legends beta back in 2012. Okay.
Yeah.
He wasn't married and had no kids. This man has been married for over 10 years, and he has 2 children. Okay.
Yeah.
And the game still isn't fucking out yet.
Oh my god.
Boom, boom, kaboom. There goes Noof Nukem in the room. There he is.
Noof Nukem is in the room. We've got Evening Everyman. That's a new new
Richard.
name, right? Oh, that's Richard.
Yeah, he used to be reviews at night.
Okay. Well, glad to see him in here. It's the first time I've seen him pop in, so welcome. Hopefully you're enjoying yourself. Much love to everybody in the chat. Everybody just going off. But yeah, I mean, going back to the whole Fable thing, it's like you said, been waiting for so long. It's like I want to see this game do well, because people who enjoy this franchise want this, and when they announced it originally, what was it, like 4 years ago now, that we got that initial teaser?
Right. At the it's like Jack and the Beanstalk type teaser.
Yeah. And I mean, and that's that's a cool concept. It fits in with that high fantasy kind of vibe that Fable goes for. Right, so right. I want to see it do well, and I'm actually interested to see what they've got planned. Hopefully they do give gameplay and stuff like that. Before I end up ducking out of here to go pick up the wife, what else do we think we're going to see outside of what we already know?
Can I say one thing? Sure. I heard these guys all fucking week say, "Ooh, there's gonna be 7 or 8 games." I'm like, I covered all these goddamn directs, these developer director, whatever the fuck it's called.
All
right. I covered all of them. I even have a playlist on my channel, right, where you can watch them all.
Right.
Dude, there's always been 4 games. There was 1 year where there was 5 games. Okay. I don't know where the fuck these guys are getting 7, 8, 9, 10 games from. These guys are on crack. Yeah. They're all snorting fucking cock and coke and everything else.
The first one's a hell of a drug.
It is.
I don't know what's happening, but I'm tired of this shit, man.
Oh my
Ooh,
god.
this is Xbox's year. It's been Xbox's year for the last 15 years. And they can't sell one game. Great.
Yeah.
Great. Anyway, I think we're gonna see. They keep teasing Fallout and shit, so I don't know. I don't even know anymore, and I don't care. Seeing is believing, like Casper said, motherfuckers. Right? When I see it, I'll believe it, and I'll be live. So if they don't show shit, or if they show bullshit, you're gonna see me yelling and screaming one way or another.
Cock and coke.
Oh my, chat just going off about that. But yeah, no, I agree. Wicked closing thoughts on that.
Yeah, I don't really have. I said my piece. I don't got too much to say on it.
All right.
I don't got too much.
For everything they show, and because I'll be tuning into, hopefully, first off, hopefully they give solid dates. They don't pull like some people saying, like Wicked, you even saying with Fable, saying, oh, it's going to be holidays. Give solid dates. Give launch dates. If it's going to be multi-plat, do your thing. I just, again, these are games that I would like to see do well, for the people who want them, especially because
you're just port begging because you want to play on PlayStation. You want Xbox.
Yep, that's it. I'm a port begging pony.
Can you believe that's like the new excuse now? It's like, no, fuckface. You destroyed the brand so you could go fucking day and date on all platforms, and you're not going day and date on all. So what are you doing?
Yeah.
Right.
Hey, I'll say one thing. State of Decay 3, they're gonna show the trailer. The same one they showed you every single time. This is what's gonna happen. She's gonna shoot the deer again. And then the screen's going to go black, and Perry's going to have an absolute conniption. He's going to start losing it live on YouTube. And then all of a sudden,
into Leon
it's going to come
the
back.
Tomahawk. I don't know.
It's going to continue the trailer.
Oh,
deer gets up.
And all right, well, fellas, I will be back shortly. Hold the fort down for me, and I'll be back.
Sweet. Sounds good. Right. We got you.
So listen.
Well.
Let me ask you a question.
Ooh.
How much money do you think these guys are getting paid?
Ooh. Depends how much you think a mouth hug is worth. Man, you know what? I don't even think depends. It depends on the person.
Do you think
certain people have higher values?
Do you think they're getting paid in Depends?
I mean, if I was them, I'd be getting paid in gum. Yeah, they get paid in something like that, dude. To be honest, I think they're like, how would you like to get paid, sir? They're like, sir, I don't need the money. Just give me Xbox stuff. Controllers, hats, jackets. I don't care if they're second used. I'll take hand-me-downs. I'll take Phil's old outfits out of his closet. It's gonna look like it's 2007 with the way the jeans are wearing on these guys' hips. Like, excuse me, sir. 2007 call.
They send them Phil's old underwear, and then the guy like sniffs it.
I picture Phil wears boxer briefs with then he wore them so long like the bottom is all blown out like an old car. Like, you know what I mean? So it's just there's no floor. You're Flintstoning it, you know what I mean? Like you're just free balling at that point. You don't really have underwear. You just got basically a jock strap on. You might as well you know what?
That guy wakes up and puts underwear on every morning.
I mean, dude, Phil's big in Japan. I mean, how could he?
Well, it's funny you say that. He's big in Japan, where it's known that Japan has a lot of little things going on. If he's big in Japan, that means he's little over here.
Yeah, it's why he flies over there frequently. I mean, I would too. I mean, it's quite the confidence booster. Feels like walking down memory lane. Hey.
To quote Jay and Silent Bob, Phil loves the cock.
Loves it. Love it. Oh man, yeah. Well, there I was. Oh man, we're gonna take this thing. This plane's about to be nose diving. Oh man. So what
the Ultimate Warrior driving the plane or flying the plane?
What shall we talk about until
I can't play the song on here because I don't have control.
trying to think of
Literally, if I put it in the thing here, Proto has to approve it, and he's not here right now.
Dang.
That's why StreamYard is StreamYard.
That's right, StreamYard.
If I was on,
but here we are.
If I was on Discord on my end, I would be able to play a song, no problem.
That's right, baby. That's right. I don't think I
have anything cool to show off.
I don't think I have anything that cool to show off. No.
Phil originally wanted to be a sumo wrestler so he could get grabbed by big men. That's a good one, Stevie.
Whoa, dude. Phil originally wanted to be a sumo wrestler? Damn, that's kind of hot. But I mean, like, you'd have to eat a lot, and he's kind of going in the opposite direction.
I don't even know where that song is. If you send it to me, I can send it to him when he gets back.
Dang, son. Dang, son. Dang.
We're gonna have a lot of people angry at us, and that's okay.
Yeah, we're gonna enjoy it, and we're gonna twist our nippers. All righty, here we go. Noof nukem, baby. Noof cheekum. Dump them out for the boys.
You want to play it, Noof? You can come on here and play it. I'll give you the link. Nice. You can come on here, play the song.
Nice.
And then when Proto gets back in, you can leave and act like you were never here.
Listen, Linda.
Hey, if you want to nuke his channel, I mean, you got, I don't know, like 6 minutes to do it.
We're nuking.
It is his last name.
Nuking dookie, bro. Bro.
I just want to say something to all the people out there, including Microsoft, okay? If you want me on your fucking podcast and you're not a moderator on my channel, it's $500 fucking an hour, okay? I'm $500 an hour. Frank and Fred are $400 an hour. And Anthony is $700 an hour. Okay? No more of this guest bullshit. Okay? We're pulling a Wings of Redemption Dark Side Phil, all right? We're telling you. Those are our prices. Now we do this as a courtesy to Noof Nukem for free, and all our other moderators will show up there for no cost. But if you're not a moderator on my damn channel, you got to pay up. Just saying.
Oh,
Wings has entered the chat. Yeah, he's here. He's here in spirit.
Oh, he's hanging. He's hanging and banging.
He's hanging by a thread.
Oh my goodness. Is anybody, I have to ask a general question, an honest question. Is anybody excited about Final Fantasy coming to Xbox? We've waited for so long.
Not one goddamn person.
I think I'd rather get it on the Switch.
I beat that game. I literally beat that game 6 years ago.
Oh my god, dude, it's unreal. I'm not getting
Bro,
it.
how the fuck can these guys wait? Or I have my backlog. Well, why the fuck did you buy a Series X? You should still be on Xbox One, the VCR.
Yeah.
And with that mentality, you got a backlog, you should be on the old Xbox. Why the fuck did you run out and buy the new Xbox?
Nobody knows. Nobody knows. Yeah, it's kind of whack. It's kind of whack, Arnold's. But I'm trying to hold off on the games coming up this month because I considered possibly getting on the Switch to see how it runs, and I was like, you know what? You don't need it. You don't need it, Wicked. And then we got Mario Tennis in February, and I'm like, ooh, you know what?
I'm probably gonna have to get that.
I'm like,
there's one GameStop left. I was there today. I had over $1,800 in GameStop credit. I bought some shit. I bought some digital codes.
Yo, you know what's crazy? I was on Wario. And they had a GameStop like location fucking link, and I click on it, and I punched in the 30-mile radius, and like 2 or 3 out of a 30-mile radius that's like pretty close to me that I would drive to have closed. They just it just says close for all of them, or like permanently closed or some shit.
Give them a link. They're a dumping ground because what happened was every time I'm in there, there's only one left. So I go to that one. The last few days that I've been going there, bro.
Mad people
just trading shit. They're not buying nothing. They're just trading stuff in.
Yeah.
Because they know it's a dumping ground.
Yeah.
Let me give Noof the
And
link.
they're just trying to get traction in there, so they're just taking what, but it's always gonna fuck them in the end. Like I think
the stores, they were like, oh, they're not going to close us. No, what they're doing is they're taking inventory so they can become the next DK Oldies, have an online only shop, and close up all the damn stores.
Yeah,
that's why they're getting all the product. They're giving you a shit ton of money for these old machines. The original Xbox, they gave me over $100 for.
That's pretty dope.
I paid $15 for that fucking thing.
Yeah, I got to like I literally live in between, like to the left of me, and this on the other side of like this one town is a GameStop 5 minutes away from me, and then about like fucking 5 to 10 minutes the other way is a like retro shop. So it's like I can get the best of both worlds still so far. So I have avenues and I have options, but if like both of those ever go, like I'll be, man, it'll be kind of fucked. I'll probably be ordering more online or just kind of like more digital or shit. But I enjoy just walking in and like I know the guys there, so I'm just like, oh, yo, man, what's up? Anything crazy coming? They're like, yo, check this shit out. And I'm like, all right, let's go see this shit. You never know. But
Hockey fan, we streamed that game during lockdown, like
yeah, boy,
a bunch of times, but I haven't played it since then. So
yeah.
How can I share the audio file? I would just, if you jump on here, just play it live. I mean, I don't know, play it over your microphone. Oh, he can't get in. Oh, shit.
Yeah,
Proto has to let him in.
The Proto. Fuck.
I'm shocked they don't give you like, you can't like tag a person to fucking take over while you're gone.
You know what?
Sorry, Noof. I tried.
It's almost like I wish he could make like, I don't know, give us like a, I don't know, StreamYard gives us a badge so that like when he's not here, like a notification would pop up. You'd be like, oh, like you can accept it too. Like, I don't know, like a moderator or some shit.
Shit, I thought he could just slide in.
Son of a biscuit, let me tell you, buddy.
When Proto gets back, you could come on and play it, or he could play it.
That's right.
Send him the audio and he'll play it.
That is correct, my friend. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Oh God. Oh man.
Yo, Noof, are you gonna become the 51st state or what, bro? Come on down. Come on down to the Paradise
You're really gonna
City.
kill this guy's show. Like, let's.
Remember when Cyrex, man, pushed his political agenda on us?
Oh yeah. Well, remember the edited version of that video?
Yeah, that was.
So what happened was one of the early episodes. Okay.
Oh my God.
Sir X-Man had control, right? And he was gonna play a video for us of a game, an Atari game. Well, he accidentally played a political video, and his mouse stopped working, and we had to sit here and watch it for like 5 seconds.
He made it bigger when he's trying to get rid of it.
He wasn't pretending, but it seemed like he was pretending. He was like, "How do I fix it?" And he made the screen bigger, and then we're all watching. It's like full screen of this political video. So what happened was later on that night, I edited Tim Dog calling out Paris. And dude, that was the funniest fucking video I ever made.
Oh my God.
Because I even blew up the picture of Tim Dog.
Oh my God, dude, that's good stuff.
That was fucking funny.
That is good old fashioned fun, dude. I loved it. He's like, I'm trying to get rid of it. It just got better. It got worse and worse. It was like the screen got bigger, the volume got louder. It's like, what are you doing over there?
Yeah, he kept playing the volume and shit. Like, it's like he purposely did that. Like, you will all watch this now.
And then all of a sudden, the camera cut, and he came on the camera and he painted himself like the Joker. And so it begins. Sir X-Man,
and that was when Proto walked away. Remember?
Yeah, dude.
Because Proto came back and was like, "What the fuck is on the screen?"
Yeah, it was Sir X-Man with the Joker paint on his face. He's like, "Yeah, I want to see something crazy." Oh fuck, that was a hooting and a holler, dude. That was a great memory. That was a great fucking good times. Good times.
Anybody in chat got any good games that they've been playing lately?
Oh man, let's hear about it. Let's come on, folks. Come on. I haven't been playing anything like newer or specific. Trying to think, dude. Dude, I fucking love Monster Hunter Wilds. I don't give a rat's hat what anyone says. That game is the best Monster Hunter there is around, baby.
I actually sold a lot of copies of that game.
Dude, it's just like it's from my buddy who's like a diehard fucking Monster Hunter fan. He's like, yeah, like I fly through it and I'm kind of waiting for new content. But as a person who is very much casual in it and loves just picking it up, playing it like once a week, killing a monster or two, it's not overwhelming. The inviting system is stupid. I will say that, Capcom. You can go fucking trip on a stick while you're rollerblading down a hill because that's the way you design that shit is just absolutely stupid. But other than that, man, I love it. The combo systems, just ride like when you hop on your chocobo and you got to go somewhere, you hit up on the D-pad and he just runs for you. Like there's certain nuances that they made simpler for people like me that just don't, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Don't really know the ins and outs, and I can just make it through. But yeah, dude, great game. I've been playing that a lot.
Hockey fans been playing RE5 co-op. Halo Infinite this Sunday. Oh, I didn't know that. I just thought
I want to play some Halo Infinite, my dog. I've been waiting.
You can actually play the game for free. You don't need Game Pass.
I know.
You can just play the game, and the game's dead. So I mean, they don't care. They don't care if you jump on.
You know what's annoying?
Like
I genuinely love Halo Infinite's multiplayer. I think it is the best multiplayer they have ever put out. It is so smooth. It's so up to date. It's so like a nowadays kind of shooter. Like it very much worked itself in very good. And I just love that game. Like I really hope when they remake whatever, they mirror that in a different engine, because that is you could leave that gameplay the way it is on that multiplayer, and for fucking 10 to 15 years, I swear to God, unless there's some new mechanic that comes arise, and we have to add it, but like God, it's mint. You know what I mean? Like fuck, we still play Halo 2 and Halo 3. Multiplayer mechanics, with the no sprint and this and that and the delay and like, the lock on and you jet forward and shit like that. Like, but dude, this game is mint. I really hope they just kind of don't throw all that shit in the trash.
Well, that's what I'm upset about the Halo remake about. It's like, it's 2026 and there's no fucking online multiplayer. And they're like, well, the original didn't. It's like, that's not a goddamn excuse.
I really think this is my idea how they're gonna go about it. They're gonna give you 1, they're gonna give you 2, and they're gonna give you 3. But there's not gonna be a multiplayer for any of these. I don't give a fuck if they remake 4, 5, and then they don't. You know what I mean? They eventually someday nowadays they get to the Halo Infinite. I think
without multiplayer, it's not really fucking Halo. I'll be honest with you. I mean, I know the first game didn't have it, but still.
But here's my rebuttal to that.
It seems to me like they just don't want to support an online mechanic for that game. That's what's it's look what Halo Infinite. It fell apart because they couldn't manage.
I think they did fuck that up. That you can't overlook that. They fucked it up from the get-go. It was a sore like a black eye to look at, and they never recovered.
They never did.
But I think going forward, this is how you kind of clean that slate. You're making Halo 5. I'm sorry, you're making Halo 1 remake in the Unreal Engine 5. Okay, well, going forward, you put fucking everything in Unreal Engine 5. Halo 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Unreal Engine 5 is easier to port to PS5. That's what Unreal Engine.
But you make one overall free multiplayer that covers the span of 1 to 5, and that's free to play. You have the maps in 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, all in that. But it has to be free to play because you're not going to put them in the games. You cheap out on that side. You just sell the games, but you have to do this on a rebuttal. That way, moving forward, everybody is on the same engine. Everybody moving forward knows this engine, and then in the future, it is easier to work on because we have implemented this engine from the get-go. There's no slip space. There's no this. There's no that. There's no Halo Master Chief Collection. There's no fucking Halo Infinite with this and that. Like it's a one-stop shop. You got to delete everything.
I have a feeling, and I hope I'm wrong on this, but I have a feeling They just want to get through this 25-year anniversary thing, and then they don't give a fuck after that.
I agree. I could agree with that. Just kind of spice it up.
I have that feeling that in the back of my mind that they just want to get through this 25th anniversary, and then business as usual. Nobody fucking cares about Halo again. And I'm not talking about us. I'm talking about them.
Yeah, no, I know what you mean. I know what you
company.
mean. They just want the money. They don't give a fuck if it says Halo or if it says
right. Because if you really cared about the 25th anniversary, you would have fixed Halo Infinite. You would have made that game bigger, better, and badder. Instead, you fucking gave up on it.
Yeah, it's just the passion's not there. It's there to an extent.
Yeah,
it's just there enough to get over the hill. You know what I mean? You're almost putting 70% in.
It's there to make money. That's all it is. There is no passion.
Yeah. It's like, dude, showing up to your job is like 60% of it. You know what I mean? Like, fuck, like you guys are only giving us 70. So it's like you're showing up and you're doing a little bit, and then you don't want to crunch. Like, I don't give a fuck what y'all say. Like, you can tell me I don't know.
They don't want to crunch, but they don't want to crunch, but AI is replacing their jobs. So what are you going to do? You're going to work or you're not going to work? What are we doing?
Fuck them, dude. I work overtime twice a week, every week, because you know what? I need the money. And if I don't need the money, I know I'm going to need the money.
How many times at work did you take your lunch break and film the Sarah McLachlan commercial with you shaking in a cage and rattling a cup of coins?
Several hundred times.
That's what I'm saying. It's ridiculous.
It's asinine, dude. It's asinine.
So we got some games here. I can't wait to play this game. I'm going to play this game the minute we go off the air. Anthem.
Oh my God, dude. I got to go to the bathroom.
I'm so excited to play this.
Oh boy.
Oh, I can't wait to put the disc.
They said when you put the disc in, if it doesn't read right away, don't worry. Just stick it in your butt, then put it in there, and you'll be good.
Oh, yeah. I love buffing out the discs in my ass.
You got to buff it with cream cheese. I'll be right back.
And then I have to play this game, Madden 21. Madden can now drink. Hey, you notice something? These are all PlayStation games. Oh, look, Madden 23. It looks like he's getting blown by the fucking cameraman right there. Isn't that funny? This cover should be illegal. Like what was it? That Little Mermaid cover? They fucking made that illegal. Look, he's getting blown by this guy right here. And he's celebrating. He's like, yeah, finally. I don't know. This came in the mail today. I got this for $20. Capcom Fighting Collection 2. I originally pre-ordered this at $40 and I canceled it. I was like, that's too much money. Oh, he's back.
Guess who's back? Tell a friend.
And then I got the Game of the Year. The Elf on the Shelf.
And it looks like we also got Noof Nukem.
Noof Cheekum.
Yeah.
No, I got that game.
Boys. Boom, boom, kaboom, bitches. Look at Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer. Stuck it in his mom.
So what's going on, Noof?
Hey, man. Well, yeah, while you were out, the boys sent out a bat signal and I popped in here.
Cool.
I was trying to ask, is there actually any way to actually play an audio file to this fucking thing?
Oh God, I'd have to go through and like save something, and I mean I could try. I mean, what are we looking to get here?
I had this audio song that I recorded like a couple years ago. It was supposed to be on Gaming After Dark, and I never did get to play it for people. And I sent it to Perry a while back. And
can't you play it on your phone and then just have it like next to your microphone?
Yeah, I can play it off of here and then use the phone, I guess, to record it back or whatever. Do it that way.
Or you could just send it to me, and then I can have it queued up ready for next week.
Yeah, we'll do it another time.
Yeah, because the way StreamYard runs for me right now, especially tonight, has just been been like possessed by the devil.
Yeah, if I can get audio through like a web page, like if I could put it onto like a web page and I could just share the page, right?
Should be able to, yeah.
I can't share like out a direct file on the StreamYard. I don't think.
Yeah, no, because I have to go through Google Drive and save it and this, that, and the other thing.
Yeah.
So, now, I did see as I walked back in and got situated that you held up Anthem. You said you were excited to play that.
I'm playing it the minute we end.
Dude.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, dude.
I'll join you.
Have you guys seen the article from the ex-developer of from BioWare that they're trying to put $10 million in and see if to revive the game to keep alive and plan to make it like the extend work on a more of a single player campaign and then have it more of a live service game?
That'd be
That'd be cool.
You guys see that article?
Yeah.
like that.
There were
I haven't
PC
seen that.
modders a couple of months ago that actually got the game back online, but BioWare fucking sent them not BioWare, EA sent them a cease
and desist.
Yeah, the cease and whatever the fuck. The cease and desist, whatever the fuck. I can't talk tonight.
Habanuba.
And they had to pull the game.
Habanuba.
Damn. Yeah. Goose Fraba.
Cease and desist. There you go. Deceased and desist. Jesus Christ.
Deceased and
Yo,
desist.
Talo's got a pro, dude. He's a pro pony now. Welcome.
Did he really get it? Did he really get a pro?
He really got a pro, dude. He got a pro.
Why'd you get a pro?
He traded the other
you don't
one.
like Game Pass? Oh, you don't like Game? Play your games anywhere. Oh, you're not playing it on Game Pass? Oh.
He said sitting on one controller wasn't enough. He needed two.
He needed that dual sense.
Cougar man.
Speaking of PlayStation,
Dual
there's the
sense.
MILF man.
There he is. We acknowledge you. Give it up for this chat. By the way, everybody rolling in and keeping it going. You all are beautiful. I saw a hockey fan in here. RWK, Chrissy Bagley, everybody, you know the whole drill. I'm scrolling through and trying to remember all the names. But what else you got for us tonight, Noof?
Well, I was kind of unprepared for this. I really got not a whole lot of anything, to be honest with you. Like I'm like the rest of you guys. I'm pretty excited for the Developer Direct on Thursday. I'm not going to catch it live, unfortunately, because I'll be at work. But I'm excited to see what comes down the pipe. And honestly, like I'm not expecting too much. I mean, we obviously know it's going to be Forza Horizon 6 and Fable, and that's fine with me. I mean, that's all we see. That's fine with me. I'm dying to really see what Fable. I don't know if you saw some of the things that Colt Eastwood shared from another account that was sort of almost leaked footage, I guess, off of somebody's drive, but it looked really fucking cool. And he's kind of saying like, if it looks kind of like this, it's going to be in good hands. And I'm like, why wouldn't it look like that? I mean, it's Playground Games, and if there's one thing we've learned about Playground is their environments look absolutely stunning in the Forza Horizon games. So just imagine, their tech and their expertise, and they've had a bit of time to cook on this motherfucker. So look, I'm expecting big things. I don't know. Is it going to change the world? I don't know. The biggest thing is to make a great game and still retain a lot of the humor and sort of that personality that made Fable great to begin with. I mean, some people hated Fable, some people never cared for it, and that's fine. It wasn't a game for everybody. I think, when Fable came out, obviously it was overhyped, right? It was a very ambitious game by Lionhead and Peter Molyneux that, never quite realized the full extent of its success. So it'll be interesting to see if there's ideas that, might have been put into this game that were implemented or at least talked about, way back when the technology was much less, that might have made it into, say, a newer game. So far so good, man. Like, pretty excited about it, and excited for another Forza Horizon. We know it's going to be amazing, and anything else is a bonus. I don't know when we're going to see some gear stuff, but my God, it's got to soon come down the pipe if we're expecting a 2026 release for Emergence Day. So yeah.
All right. Being that Perry was going through the sack, and I saw you went through most of it, so, and Anthem is the big hit that you're going to be playing after the show. I will say, my name is Captain Ketchum. What's up, by the way? I haven't seen that name in a while, so it's good to see you. This is interesting. This this was doing the rounds a little bit. Hearing about Sony splitting their TV division with TCL, I believe the way it read was their high-end Bravia, which is like, okay. I suppose so. I mean, it's, corporate moves. I don't look at high-end TVs like that anyway, but I mean, for people, I guess, not sure, But yeah, I heard it's more just their Bravia high-end brand. So that's that. So we answered that for Captain Catch there. RWK coming in and have canceled E-Day yet. They better damn well not.
If they can't, fucking.
Oh man, that I'm super looking
my wall.
forward to. So
yeah, I don't think that's happening.
Well, Wicked will have to change his name to Kyle. There, he's going to be punching holes through drywall.
I will buy so much Monster. I will punch holes in drywalls, and I'm gonna wear nothing but Jinko jeans, and I'm just gonna have an absolute fit.
Oh my god, you're going full bore with that.
I'm gonna fit so many cans of Monster in my Jinko jeans, dude. So many.
Oh
that
man.
Pocket.
I will say, before we move on to the games you should play before you die for the week, I will say I never owned a pair of Jinkos in the early 2000s.
Me neither. But I did see a video of a guy rollerblading in Jinkos, and he legitimately had a Super Nintendo in his back fucking pocket. It's like the whole system. Not the wires, just the whole system. Like as if Perry was like, yeah, I'll see you over there in like 15 minutes. Put the system in his back pocket and just like,
so Nuke doesn't even know what Jinkos are. Okay, let me explain this thing.
I don't know either. I might know if I see them, but I don't remember that term.
Oh my god! You guys know they were the super massive baggy pants.
Oh, okay.
Like the late 90s, early 2000s.
A lot of
no, not the parachute, because these were jeans. And what they were initially, I believe they started with skate culture. So it was like you'd see a lot of the skateboarders wearing them, but then nu metal adopted it. So like a lot of the nu metal kids, you'd have like 50 wallet chains and then this massive pair of Jinkos. I never owned them. I did at one point wanted to because I had some buddies who had them, a lot of guys I played in different bands with. And they said, oh, there's some. I'm like, yeah, but they don't make them in fat guy sizes, so that doesn't do anything for me. So,
RWK
no, not the ones Chris Cross wear, but something along those lines. But major bell bottoms, yeah. RWK, yeah, they were huge.
Look up a picture of it, Perry.
Oh, you finding a picture?
Dude, they are. I'm telling you, just like look up a picture, Perry. The most bell bottoms of the bell bottoms, baby. Like these.
Yeah, they were massive. They were massive. But yeah, that was in, like I said, especially in like.
But yeah, like it's the kind of jeans that Buddy wore in Jet Set Radio.
Pretty much, yeah.
Basically, yeah.
Yeah, because like I said,
pocket though.
Yeah, like, they're ridiculous
on some of them. Dude, the pocket's like literally from right under the butt cheek to literally mid calf.
What the?
Yeah, but like I said, it was big in skate culture first, and then like I said, the nu metal kid.
Well, how the fuck do you skate with those things? The skateboarder gets stuck in one of the legs.
So all the kids that stole shit. That's what they were. That's the jeans they were wearing.
Pretty much all the hooligans. All the hooligans.
Are you gonna frisk me from the top of my waist down to my kneecap? Let's go.
But
damn, dude,
yeah, that's what those were. And they are experiencing a revival right now, apparently, too, which is kind of wild.
Oh my god.
They're the legitimate dude, there's a Jinko website, my guy.
Yeah. Yeah.
260.
It's a legit thing, man.
260.
They came back around. They came back around with the whole nu metal kind of revival that's happening. It started happening like 2019 or something. And then they say it's still going, but
it's right there in the chat for anybody who wants a pair.
The Jinkos. All right, well, let's do the rounds real quick. Let's get rolling. We know what we are. We already went through Perry's sack, so now we got everybody's got a game you should play before you die this week.
Yeah.
Let's let our guests start us off, Mr. Noof Nukem. What would be your pick this week for a game you should play before you die?
Ooh. Game that you should play before you die. Well, I'm going to go with an oldie, a very oldie. And I think if you've never played it and you're going to pick something to play, you got to tell people to go back to the 16-bit era, and they definitely need to play the original Sonic the Hedgehog. The game that started this game that started the ship, the game that started the ball rolling, the game that essentially, took Sega to another level, a game that has turned into a pop culture phenomenon, a movie, a cartoon, a comic, you name it. It spawned a shitload of merchandise. I'd have to say Sonic. And the original, they're nothing, the newer games are great, but there's something about the magic of the original, and we all can remember the title screen. We all remember the Sega and the games like that resonate that you can still remember today, that you can almost remember every level in your head. Like you can almost picture yourself playing the game right now, right? And going through some of those levels and almost, you can almost beat the game with your eyes closed. That's what I'm saying. It's just something magical about something old. I picked some newer stuff before. I think it was Gears of War, but I definitely you got to go with Sonic, man. It's just a classic, and everybody should play it, new and old fans alike, and people that have never ever tried it. You got to start with the original, baby.
Absolutely. I do want to highlight this one real quick before we move on to Wicked here, because I definitely agree with that pick. Sonic is one of my favorite franchises. Chrissy Bagley, I have this on Sega. Boogerman. Should have highlighted it. A buddy of mine and I were obsessed with it when I got him back into Sega Genesis. Just a good subtitle of the game was just a pick and flick adventure, but it was a fun platformer, pretty ridiculous. So, but yes, I definitely know the joys of Boogerman on Sega. Wicked, what do you got this week for your game you should play before you die?
Oh, I got a banger, baby, an absolute banger. It is Simpsons Hit and Run, baby.
Oh,
Simpsons Hit and Run.
All right,
the best Simpsons game there is. The best Simpsons game there ever was. We had hit. What is it? What we had? Road Rage, and that was pretty dope for the time. But this game, after it came out, just took it to the next level. And anybody who has not played it, just go out there and just do yourself a favor. Obviously, I'm the youngest on the panel, but I think everyone here can say that at one moment in time, they watched The Simpsons or they were a Simpsons fan at one moment in time.
Right.
This is this just touches that to every extent. So
it makes me sad that they hear you mention that, because I had both, or I don't know if they did Hit and Run on GameCube. I don't recall. I know I had
they did
the Road Rage on Cube, and I know I had Hit and Run, but I forget what console I had it for.
Yeah, and
they disappeared after my first divorce, and that hurt. And I can definitely co-sign for Hit and Run. I'm not a GTA guy, but that was a GTA clone that I would play the shit out of. So that's an excellent.
Yeah, and it was so nostalgia too, because you're going through the town and you're seeing things you're familiar with from episodes. Right. You know what I mean? So it's just all right, cool, you can do this, and it gave you the freedom that it didn't allow you in Road Rage, because Road Rage kind of stayed to that what is it, Crazy Taxi kind of
Crazy Taxi, yeah.
You know what I mean? That kind of mechanic where it's you're very much go stop, go stop, go stop. Yep. You're seeing a lot of things, but it's at a lot of faster paces, where this is very much you can take it at your own pace. You can get out, you can walk, you can whip around, do this, do that.
Right.
Story's dope. But yeah, man, great game. Yeah. Go play it.
Excellent pick.
Somehow,
Excellent pick. What about what's your game for you should play before you die this week?
Oh, a little game called Sonic Mania.
Oh God, yes. Keeping the Sonic love going.
Which, by the way, is currently being ported to the Dreamcast.
Yes. I did. Did we talk about that last week at all?
Maybe, but the fact that they are porting this back to Sega hardware is insane, and I'm gonna be there day one. Because by the way, they did port it to Xbox 360 a couple of days ago, and I have it, so I have to put it on my 360 and check that out. But
nice.
The game is fully playable on Xbox 360.
Nice. And Yeah, because I don't recall if we talked about it last week or not. I think we were talking about it privately, and then I don't remember if we brought it up on the show. I think we did, though. But I remember seeing, or I not remember. I did see the video of the gameplay, and I'm like, dude, this is it. It's the game, and it's running on Dreamcast, and that's amazing.
Insane. Absolutely insane.
Yeah. And that just goes to show what the Dreamcast is still capable of, the fact that it can run Sonic Mania, because it's obviously coded for consoles, and they're running it on the Dreamcast. God, the Dreamcast doesn't get a lot. I keep saying we got to do like dedicated episodes of certain things, but we do have to do like a dedicated Dreamcast episode. Just my love for the console, and apparently everybody's love on the panel for the console. We got to just take time where we're just going to talk about the fucking Dreamcast.
I am down for that.
Oh yeah, it's going to happen soon. Definitely. We got to arrange for that. Well, I'm, for my pick, going to do my whole weekly get on camera BS here. So get my ugly mug on here. And as I'm repping Testament this week. Anybody who's a metal fan needs to be listening to Testament. But my pick this week, Coated Arms. Fun little first-person shooter. I don't have the second one yet, but I will. I'm getting around to getting it. The thing is that, when they were putting out first-person shooters on the original PSP, being that you had just the one thumbstick, it made the control a bit difficult. But this game, they optimized it for the control layout on the PSP. It's a fun first-person shooter, and graphically, it looked really good for the time running on PlayStation Portable. So that's definitely one everybody needs to check out. And Stevie Mac over here, see, I already knew I'd have a couple of guys coming out, showing love for Testament here. Gonna nerd out, doing metal real quick. Yeah, Into the Pit, excellent song, hockey fan. One of my favorite ones to crank up at work. Everybody looks at me like I'm nuts. And then Stevie Mac over here dropping in Testament, aka the band that gets most of their riffs from. That is absolutely fact. Absolutely fact. And I'll go even further, Stevie Mac. If you listen to the record, The Gathering, that album came out in 1999, and you can hear the influence of what they called the new wave of American heavy metal, that whole explosion of stuff that came out. Lamb of God was one of those bands. You can hear where that influence came from on that record, and that record came out about 5 years prior to that explosion, so they were way ahead of time. That's enough of my metal nerding for the night. But we know what time it is. We're getting to that time. Everybody get your questions ready for Game Pass Man, because he will be coming in here shortly to field any and all questions and tell you about how you should love Game Pass and all of that stuff. Oh, Lord. That's amazing.
I found that. I didn't make that.
Yeah, it still rolls into what we were saying earlier about
mama.
Xbox.
Look at that.
And it's funny, we got two cooking monsters.
So many cookies.
But this, I think will be topical.
Oh my God.
Deal.
That's what RWK drinks in his tractor every morning.
Yeah, exactly.
That's his coffee.
Oh,
a little twisted, bro.
Dizzy Delta here talking about playing through Shenmue. Yeah, it's definitely a tough game. It was fun.
Hey, wait, the server is down for this.
At the
You
time,
want to hear
it
a
was
funny
out of its
story
time,
about
but
Shenmue?
now it's,
What's up now?
Dude, want to hear a funny story about Shenmue before
Good.
Before Game Pass Man makes his appearance?
Yep. That's right. Well, so I'm at GameStop with my buddy, and this is a while ago, and he has Shenmue 3 in his hands. And we're just sitting there minding our own business, just looking at some other stuff on the ground. And all of a sudden, this guy just walks up. He goes, "Hey," he's like, my buddy's like, "Yeah." He's like, "Shenmue 3 sucks." And he just walked away. And I was like, dude, and me and him to this day just be like, dude, Shenmue 3 sucks. And it's like, dude, guy thought he was probably doing God's work, but only did he do himself the biggest favor by exposing himself to us. And we just we were like, that guy's a fucking loser, dude. But anyway,
That's funny.
Oh
dude,
man.
can you imagine walking up to somebody like that? Like, dude, who do you think you are? First of all, dear life cereal, where do you get off? Like, that's how I feel. All right.
Sir, this is
Well,
a
my friends. It seems it's been another week, another 7 days, and it brings us to the very day of Tuesday. It's your boy, Game Pass Man.
Oh fuck!
Look,
He's
you
hanging
can
out.
hear
Are
me.
you running a shrimp boat?
Yeah, it's a shrimp boat. Spill's shrimp boat. Because Spill's got he's got a shrimpy shrimp down there.
The hell's Bubba Gump at?
Sell the boat with all this Xbox money. And what we're doing is we're taking a couple of fanboys on at a time and giving them cement shoes. See you later, buddy.
Stevie
That's
Mac
right,
coming in here
baby.
now saying we're hunting for Jaws.
That's right, baby. We are hunting for Jaws. We're looking for Satya's on the
need a
loose,
bigger
and we're
boat.
looking for his ass.
Gonna need a bigger boat. So
Gonna be in a bigger studio. I need a bigger studio.
oh man. So anybody on the panel, as we're waiting for the chat to go ahead and get us our questions for Game Pass, man. Has anybody got
We get
on the panel got
questions,
any
baby.
questions?
Yeah, you got anything for me, baby? How about Canada? Canada, you got something for me?
Yeah, Game Pass, man.
That sounds seductive.
Game Pass, man. So what's on the docket for this year? Is there any specialty things coming this way for Canada? Since you guys have really been kicking us in the teeth with the game prices up here. So is there any like special prizes or anything for Canadians?
Yeah, you know what? We're not gonna really cut you a slack. We're just gonna keep applying pressure. We're probably gonna raise the prices a little bit more. Because to be honest, I don't really give a rat's hat. Me and Phil need to live life. Do you see the boat we just got? We have a shrimp service now, buddy. There's no cuts. I'm making no more cuts for anybody. So unless you want to, do some trading, we can do some bargaining. Maybe you give me a life supply of maple syrup, and I maybe knock a couple bucks off. or even I would like better. Me and Phil were discussing.
Is that our new free trade agreement?
Out to brunch. Listen,
He better watch. He better watch out about mentioning maple syrup, because the Canadian mafia up there, they take that maple syrup very seriously.
Hey, newsflash: Canadian bacon sucks. Anywho,
Oh man!
Wow.
Here's the real
You're talking about the
real
movie or
deal,
the food?
baby. You want
He's already
Game Pass
starting an
free for
international
life?
incident.
If you want Game Pass free for life, then I need you to get me mental across the border. I gotta you get that man across the border unharmed, then we can have a real
Game Pass,
deal,
man.
my
I
friend.
can't take you seriously, dude, until you shave your head. That pedophile haircut's not cutting it, dude.
Listen, it's not much there, but you know what? It's just enough. Just enough for Phil to tug on.
Oh my God! All right, well, we got RWK coming in.
You ever seen a lollipop that
Just like
touches the rug?
the
That's
real
my
Game
head.
Pass. There's nothing on the top. It's all around the sides.
No, that's right. Yeah, like when you lick like a little kid licking a lollipop and it touches the rug. Just nothing good out of it. Nothing good. All right, Game Pass, man. I heard you have Phil in your pocket of your Jinkos. Yeah, that's right. You ever seen that SpongeBob episode where Squidward has little Squidward? Well, I have little Phil, and he's a little doll that I stick back there. But he talks just like Phil, and he does everything Phil does. And I need that, baby. Yeah, so I can fit Phil back there if I really want. Because now he's a little slimmer. I can fold him up. I can fold his little legs up, like a little origami. And boom, I got a little Philly in my back
That
pocket.
Ozempic working wonders.
Oh, it does, dude. It does. I could probably fit two Phils back there, but I'm not trying to push it. You know what I mean?
Wow.
If I have Phil back there for too long and I sit down, it's going to be like George Costanza with his wallet. I'm just going to start having back issues because I'm not going to be evenly sitting. I can't do that for so long. So it's an occasion when I'm popping them in the Jenkos, but I do have my rollerblades on. I do.
Well, RWK had 2 right out the gate
Ooh,
for you.
Let's see it, baby. Game Pass, man. Is it true Phil didn't lay you off? He laid you off and you liked it. Ooh, wow. Yeah. Well, there's a difference between the employees that got laid off and me getting laid. And I guess I got off. I guess you could put that in a sentence together. I guess that would make sense. But yeah, you know what? We're having a lot of fun in our green-shaped bed. It came in. It's a big, hot green shape. We've already broken it in. We didn't need Valentine's Day to break that bad boy in there. It's going to be good. It's going to be good, baby. It's starting out green, but it's going to get closer to the Series X day by day.
My Lord. All right, so then we got Captain Catch coming in next here.
Captain Catch. Is it true that Game Pass Man has kidnapped Sir X-Man and is holding him hostage because he thought he was about to jump ship to PS Plus? Yes. I saw him with fear in his eyes, and I flew over to his neck of the woods and I knocked on his door. And I said, don't. And when I got there just in time. I booted the door down because he didn't respond, only to find him with a PlayStation 5 controller about to sign up for PS Plus. I said, don't do it. You're weak. Don't do it. So then I had to tackle him and we fought and I was able to restrict him. And unfortunately, in the scuffle, I had to throw him through the refrigerator and he knocked himself unconscious. He had a concussion, and that's why he's in the hospital right now. It was a brutal fight. He put up a good fight, but unfortunately, I had to start using my powers, and he was no match. Slender Man was no match for Game Pass Man.
Oh my goodness! All right. Well, we got Chrissy Bakley coming in here more with a comment.
Oh, okay.
Than a question, but
okay. Game Pass Man, I'm going to torture you until the bots come home. Watch out, Moby Dick. Sweet mother of pearl. If Moby Dick's in that water, then I'm just going to jump in and face it like I'm real mad. Because you know what? I'm not letting Jaws take me out. Not in this boat. All right, I'm going in. Going in.
Oh my.
Yeah. Oh, all right, I'm back in. I didn't see anybody out there. I didn't see anybody.
Well, then that
Albert Wesker on the boat with you. He might be. Hold on. Let me see. I got a couple of buddies that are down in the basement real quick. Hold on. Let me just check real quick. Just give me 1 second, guys. I'm going downstairs to the basement to see if Wesker's there.
What does he got planned here?
All right. Wesker.
What the hell?
Oh,
Wesker,
God.
are you here? No.
Oh,
I don't think Wesker's here, guys.
The fuck?
I don't think Wesker's here. Is Wesker here, guys?
Did you? What the fuck? Did you end up finding all the guys that did Bonnie Blue?
Oh, God. He's got him on the boat.
No, he's
Wow.
not
Looks like
here.
you ran into a bunch of
Unfortunately,
sperm
guys,
whales.
he is not here. But these guys are great guys. Great stand-up guys. Great friends. I see them probably once a month. It's
You
great.
found the school of
Good
sperm whales.
Good time. Good
Yeah,
time.
that looks like Phil Spencer's office.
Oh shit! Oh,
Yeah, no-
fuck! All right, guys.
What's on that shelf back there?
I'll be right back.
Oh, what the hell?
Man, I don't. Are you anybody concerned about the mental well-being of Game Pass, man? It feels like he's getting worse.
I'm back up, guys. Sorry about that. The basement down.
I think the lack of runaway success of Game Pass is definitely affecting this poor chap.
That he's got to hit casting couches. Apparently,
I was going to say he's going to have a Wilson ball here in a second.
When you're reeling in $30 a subscription on these dumb bitches, you're so rich that you gotta find ways to get off differently. And I've really just gotten bored with the whole concept of normal life to the point where I now bought the Jaws boat and went downstairs, and yeah, Phil's got an office down there, and it's a different vibe. Let me tell you that much.
How come you don't have the greatest game in Game Pass right now?
I don't know. It's a different kind of Jaws down there.
Christmas
Let me tell you that.
Heroes, Elf on the Shelf.
Look at that! Hey, Elf on a Shelf.
We got Stevie Mac coming in here for you, Game Pass, man.
My God, Phil giving out free press. He says that he is my friend. That he's my. You better grab a ticket right now, like a deli line at the supermarket, because people are lining up, and you're gonna want a number.
Oh Lord.
Sweet mother of pearl. Too good. Game Pass, man. Will there be any MILF simulator games on Game Pass soon? I need one.
There actually is one on PlayStation.
Yep, don't you worry. We're gonna get it all there, because you know what Game Pass is all about? Variety. And you know what Game Pass is about? The games that you're never gonna play. But we're gonna get it, baby. Don't you worry. As what an old friend would say, just wait. It's coming. It's coming. A lot of things are coming. Where is all the cougar and MILFs on the boat? Well, we haven't picked them up yet. We're going to stop by this island. We're actually only thing there are cougars and MILFs. And me and Phil, let's just say we have a nice little night to ourselves there. And maybe we'll invite you next time. But I did hear that you did get a PS5, you son of a bitch.
I don't.
Now we got Noob coming in here with one here.
What
are your thoughts on
that? PS just canned over 100 shovelware games from the PSN store. You may call them shovelware. Other people call them hentai games. And you know what? A lot of people like them, like myself and Phil. And yeah, we like to role play in those games. I'm pretty pissed off about it. You know what? It's not even my console. It's not even my store. But you know what? It's the integrity of it all. How are you going to tell me what I can't consume on your store? I was there. Now you said it to me. I want showering with your dad's simulator. I want showering with your mom's simulator. I want it all.
Smelling your mama's toes simulator?
Yeah, I want it all. I want that one in VR. Xbox
doesn't things going on simulator. The Dizzy
Xbox
Delta coming in here with a comment for you.
Xbox doesn't have it as bad as PSN and Nintendo, I find, actually. Well,
no, Xbox is not.
That I will.
You know what? You might be blind. You might want to go to the doctors right now and go check out your eyes, because you might not. You might be blind. You don't even know it right now, because to say that. To say that. How can you say that? I'm just kidding. Obviously, Xbox is the best. What are you kidding? Naturally, even if we're going to be a little bit pricier, it's all about the games. And we're having a great year. We're going to be having the tentpoles are coming out. And we're going to put Forza out. And it's going to be exclusive. An exclusive. It's going to be great, baby. Lord. It's going to be great.
Well, Game Pass, man. I think you got some shrimping you gotta do.
I do. Yep. I gotta do some shrimping. I gotta do some shrimping.
Yep.
Let me see here.
Hold on shrimp saute. Shrimp
shrimp gumbo.
Saute.
Oh my God. I'm just. Where is he going to go after the shrimp boat next week? I'm wondering where that.
It's like subscription hero.
He's got a fucking rape Pikachu.
It's Pikachu, man. Oh fuck!
Pikachu.
It's Game Pass, man.
Are you stealing a Nintendo game now?
Oh God, we're getting soon. Here come the ninjas.
It's Game Pass, man.
Gotta catch them all.
Yep, you gotta catch them all. That's right, baby. That's right. Well, you know what? I gotta go. I gotta go film some more Pokemon stuff. They're really big on getting me while I'm hot and I'm still young. So
Dreadpool,
I'll catch y'all later, guys. It's been a pleasure coming down to the show per usual on this Tuesday night.
You're
But
my
you know
hero.
The night's still young, bitches, and maybe daddy will go to the fucking golden banana. All right,
Oh,
guys. Well, I
man.
I don't know.
have to leave you with something. I'm going to leave you with one thing, and it's going to be one thing only. And it's going to be to Game Pass the fuck up.
Oh, he didn't peek this time.
Game Pass, man.
Oh, man.
Somebody needs to make a parody of Pokemon and call it Poke Woman with Pikachu, and the character's like a big yellow dude that picks his nose.
I'm just afraid now that after they're done trying to attempt to gape the developers of Pal World, they're going to come after us because we have Pokemon on the screen.
Oh, Lord.
Dreadpool popping in saying he thought it was Monday. Brother, let me tell you something. When I work nights, I know that feeling all too well. All I just knew was what day it was by the days I had off. Otherwise, it all ran together. So I definitely feel you. What's up, Dreadpool? Much love to this beautiful, beautiful chat, keeping the show rolling all night long. Yeah, Dreadpool coming in. We got Venom Dave, Chrissy Bakley, Stevie Mac, Cougar Man. We acknowledge you. Dizzy Delta, RWK, Wesson was in. Just everybody here. Very, very beautiful. Talos Ray, of course. Just got to try and get out as many acknowledgments as I can before I forget everybody else. And y'all ain't yelled at me yet, so that's a good thing. Welcome back, Wicked.
Hey. Just a little disturbance in the air. I could feel it. Had to go outside.
With Pokemon and shrimp boats and Game Pass, man, it just went absolutely wild.
That sounds like a lot.
It was a lot.
Pokemon.
Yeah. Again, I'm afraid of the Nintendo ninjas now. If I wasn't getting nuked from orbit by YouTube, the Nintendo ninjas are going to come assassinate me because I had Pokemon on the screen.
Oh no, I didn't.
So that's it. So if I'm not here next week, you know what happened. They got me. All right, but anywho, that is a show for the week. That is a wrap. So we'll go ahead and get everybody out of here to enjoy their evening. Once again, lovely chat, staying lovely as you always do. First off, our guest, Noof. Let everybody know where they can find you. We know you got something coming up in February. Go ahead and give it another pop for everybody.
Well, I appreciate that. And just a reminder for those of you who didn't know or may have forgotten already that starting on Sunday, February the 1st, it's going to be at 10 a.m. Eastern, and that's 8 Mountain Time. There will be a new podcast that I will be starting up. It is called Crazy About Gaming. And it'll be a multi-platform podcast, and it'll be a lot of fun. It'll basically be me on the show, but I will be having lots of fantastic guests, and hopefully in due time, maybe some great developer interviews and a whole lot more. But one step at a time. Looking forward to it. Coming up in just a couple of weeks, getting back at it on a regular basis. I know some people are happy about it, and some people would wish that I'd just go and die already, but that's okay. I hate to disappoint you guys, but Noob is back. And I'll see you all soon. Thanks for that. And appreciate you guys letting me pop in on the show.
Always, every single Tuesday you're welcome. So the invite's always there. It's just one of those open door policies. You show you can.
Yes, sir.
So Wicked, let everybody know where they can find you at when you're not here on Gamin Ain't Easy Tuesday nights.
Ooh, you can find me, same name on the screen, on Twitter and fucking YouTube and Xbox and PlayStation. So hit me up if you want a game or do something else or whatever. But yep, you can catch me there. If not, just wait till next Tuesday because I'll be right here, baby.
There it is. And of course, give me the rent, Perry, the busiest man on the panel. Let everybody know where you're at when you ain't here Tuesday nights on Gamin' Ain't Easy.
Every Wednesday night on the Game Complainers YouTube channel for the Game Complainers podcast with myself, Frank, Anthony, Fred, and we are screaming and yelling.
And that's always fun. And of course, don't forget to pop the fact that you're going to be live streaming the Direct Thursday.
Yeah, I'll be live 1 p.m. Eastern for streaming the Xbox Developer Direct. I finally got it right. for
There you
the 4th year in a row, 5th year in a row, whatever it's been. I have a playlist on my channel if you want to watch the old ones. And yeah, let's see what they show us, and hopefully they got some release dates.
Let's do it.
All right. And of course, everybody that's here, y'all know where to find me because you tuned in. So you know where I'm at. But just that's where it is. If I'm not here Tuesday nights, you know what I'm putting up. Toy reviews, gameplay through, and all that gameplay throughs. I can speak English tonight. And all that good stuff. But we have come to the point where we bid our lovely, lovely audience adieu. Thank you all for tuning in. And another Tuesday night on Gamin' Ain't Easy. We will see you next week. Much love, everybody.
Hell yeah. Peace. Oh, yeah.